Promoting a culturally responsive learning environment can benefit the students in the classroom. Having every student feel wanted can create a welcoming environment. There are many different topics that can be related to this positive influence, such as cultural difference, family involvement, classroom activities, and curricular materials. Cultural differences are the various beliefs, behaviors, languages, practices, and expressions considered unique to members of a specific ethnicity, race, or national origin. In our future classroom, we will have students from all over the world coming from different cultures. As teachers, we need to notice the cultural difference and help include everybody in the classroom. Family involvement is a big aspect in the student's learning. When a child is supported by their teacher and family, they tend to strive to do better. A teacher can help with family involvement by inviting them to open house so they can see their child's work. Parent-teacher conferences are another good way to encourage family involvement, so they're up to date on how their child is doing. Classroom activities can bring students in the classroom together. When activities are culturally diverse, every student can feel important and can also learn about other cultures. As teachers, we can include these activities in our lesson plans. We can bring in music, plays, art, and many other methods that can promote a culturally responsive learning environment. Lastly, curricular materials play a big role in cultural awareness in the classroom. Teachers can include a variety of cultural storybooks like these shown. These books can illustrate children's life experiences from a different view. Reading multicultural books in the classroom can increase cultural awareness and help children become more respectful towards their peers who have different backgrounds and perspectives. Overall, promoting a culturally responsive learning environment can benefit the students in many ways.
Promoting respect for diversity in the classroom is crucial. Kids need to feel welcome in their own classroom, and it is the teacher's job to make sure this happens. In order to make sure that every child feels represented, it's important to be attentive to different religions. When it comes to the different holidays and traditions, no child wants to feel isolated. As a teacher, it's our job to express interest of every student's ethnic background. Take the time to try and learn the correct pronunciation of every student's name. Encourage students to research their own background and share with the class. Maintain an inclusive curriculum that remains respectful of everyone's differences. Read books about different cultures, allow children to share life stories, traditions, have them compare and contrast the similarities and differences. Encourage your students to be curious. Make sure your students are always comfortable enough to ask questions. There are lessons to be learned every day, and you can also learn from your students as well. Allow students to bring in their own materials. For example, they might have a book that is passed down in the family for story time, or have a show and tell, allowing students to talk about their family history. Welcome class visitors with different ethnic backgrounds to talk to the children. Allow the students to ask questions, maybe even questions about your own background. All of this can be used as a learning experience. Explain to children that it's okay to be different. You can always find one thing in common. Make sure there is a set of rules that you expect children to treat one another. Treat others how you would want to be treated. Be sure to provide a variety of teaching methods. Students with different backgrounds will not always learn the same way. It's important to teach students using visual aids, hands-on learning, and through speaking. It's important to plan lessons that reflect the diversity of the classroom. Bringing awareness to the differences in the classroom is the first step in promoting respect between one another.